A pro-fox hunting group has prepared a legal case, a formal case, to try and prove that fox hunters are a minority whose views should be protected under equality laws.
But should they receive the same legal protections as minority groups?
Well, the group's chair is Ed Swales, and he's joined us here this morning. We're also joined by civil rights activist and academic Chantal Lunt, who says that this legal claim, in her words, is an insult. I have to say, we've had very powerful views on either side of this argument through from the viewers this morning. Setting aside many people's visceral contempt for fox hunting, they absolutely hate it. Setting that aside, there is a lot of opposition to the concept that you can equate yourself with a special interest group, say, for the disabled, because you can't choose to be disabled, but you can choose to be a fox hunter.
Sure. Well, I hear that, absolutely, and I think it's a complicated area, but under the Equality Act, luckily, protections, diversity, minorities is quite a broad encompassing set of law, and therefore within that, under the category of belief, not anything else, but under belief, one can have a protected belief. In fact, it is a protected...
But why does it need protecting? I mean, it's against the law, for a start.
Yes.
You're not allowed to hunt
foxes. What do you need protecting from?
Yeah, exactly.
We need protecting for the massive, unreported abuse, violence, intimidation, hatred, hate speech, and just disruption of our way of life.
Wouldn't the existing law cover that?
Well, it doesn't seem to work. It doesn't seem to be policed. Whether it's two-tier or not, I wouldn't like to say. But if you have your children spat on by people wearing balaclavas who are trespassing on private property to interfere with a legal activity...
You mean trail hunting?
Trail hunting, which is all that we've been allowed to do since the Hunting Act came in.
Let's be honest, it mutates into fox hunting quite a lot, doesn't it?
Well, I think that's what allegations are, that it can do.
But it can, can't it?
Well, I say to that, if you look at driving, some people are going to go drink driving, some people are going to go speeding. Do you ban driving?
But you're saying that you need protection. I want to come to Chantal now. What do you say to this argument?
I say it's ridiculous, to be honest with you, Tricia. I actually had to check the date that it wasn't April the 1st, because clearly you cannot be seriously trying to equate your experiences with that of marginalised communities with a history of social oppression and marginalisation, who fought, you know, through campaigns such as Pride and Black civil rights movements for our rights. We've got no privileges. You can't seriously equate a hobby, a blood sport, with the experiences of marginalised groups such as LGBTQ+ and Black communities.
And
it's
quite people with disabilities.
Insulting.
Well, in your opinion, you can't. In my opinion, you can. And we're looking at the detail of the Equality Act and minority protections. And if you don't think that we've been oppressed, then you need to realise what we're doing.
Can I just bring into it? I'm confused, and maybe you can explain to me.
Sure.
You choose to be a fox hunter. You make a choice. You don't have to be one. If you walk into a pub or down the street and people don't know your choices, you're very safe. You don't choose to be in a wheelchair. You don't choose the skin colour. How then can you say we're in the same boat?
Well, you can, because they are in the same boat, because under the Equality Act, a protected belief is as strong an article as a religion or as any of those things that you've just mentioned.
It's as strong as somebody being in a wheelchair?
It's a stronger belief, because this is a massive part of our way of life. It's not just a hobby like golf. This is
a belief in... So, Hal, let's boil that right down. A belief in trail hunting. Or are you actually really saying that you believe in fox hunting and you wish it hadn't been declared illegal?
Well, trail hunting, I'd like to distinguish the two. Trail hunting is literally nothing other than an equestrian sport. So that is not animal... All
right,
but do you believe in fox hunting?
Let's Chantal, what do you want to say?
There is reams of evidence, you know, looking at trail hunting, that it's not just trail hunting. The hunters engage in illegal fox hunting, and trying to co-opt laws that protect people with genuine marginalised characteristics and protected characteristics is absolutely preposterous. And it's just looking for a way to circumvent laws that were created 20 years ago to protect animals in order to engage in acts that are illegal without any social consequences. And if we could just look at the law, though...
Very quick, last sentence, go on.
If we could just look at the law, though, protected characteristic status based on ethnic minority status, it's not not just one activity. It's all part of our existence that are
This debate is going to run and run and run.
It's the end of the show, so we have to stop it there. But we did ask you, should fox hunters have the same legal protections as minority groups? 15% of you agree with him, 85% of you agree with you.
Yeah,
there we are.
say no. Yeah, absolutely.
OK, Good Morning Britain's back tomorrow from 6. Now
Yes,
it's over to Rani,
absolutely.
in for Lorraine. Oh, and it's goodbye to you.
It's goodbye to me. Goodbye to me.
It's been really good fun.
All right.
See you.
Miss you already.